Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to a new video. My name's tolaniawayemhid if you're new, and if you're not, hey OG, how you doing? So I have a sit down video today. It's been so long since I sat down to talk to you people, and I've missed you guys so much, and I hope you forgive me for my long absence. So let's get into it. So you guys, today I'm going to be giving us some self-care tips and things to do when we just feel like getting back into the mood. Come along with me and let's see what the self-care tips are. So you guys, as usual, I have a list here on me as always. So my first self-care tip would be to declutter your life. Yes. So you guys, go into yourself. You know yourself better than any other person can ever know you. You know your bad habits, you know everything, literally everything about yourself. So go into yourself, think about those bad habits that you have, and make the decision to get rid of it this year. Like, get rid of it completely this year. Get rid of your bad habits. It could also be physically, like go into your wardrobe. There are some outfits that you've grown past. Like, literally, these things can never ever size you anymore. Bring them out. Stop deluding yourself into thinking, oh, I'm going to lose. You will not lose that weight. You won't. So just bring them out and give them to people that need them more than you do, and people that it can potentially size. So that's my first tip. Second tip would be to prioritize good hygiene. If you know me, I always say this. Little things like taking your baths 2 times in a day. Honestly, look, personally, I cannot sleep at night if I do not take a shower. Like, it's not possible. My body would refuse to shut down. It will refuse to go to sleep until I get up and take a shower. So little things like that, when you make it part of your habits, like using yes, some people still do not use deodorant. So if you're listening to this and you don't, invest in a good one. Yes. So little things like that help to boost your mood. They help to boost, if you're feeling down, just get yourself up, take a warm bath, take a shower, do whatever, just try to clean up your space, clean up yourself, and honestly, you'll see how your mood would literally skyrocket. It will definitely be an improvement on your mood. So that's my second tip. Prioritize good hygiene. So the third tip is for my 9 to 5 hours, 7 to 3 hours, people that work from home, people that work from the office, and that is having a work-life balance. See, if you God forbid, if anything happens to you tomorrow, your job will find you. It will find a replacement like this almost immediately. So why not, leave your work at work? I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. Like, do not bring your work home. Do not bring your work to where you have fun. You can just decide to, okay, you know what? I'm working 9 to 5. When it's 5, I pick up my bag and I leave my office, and I don't think about work till the next day when I have to go into work. I mean, you are getting paid for doing your job, so why not just do your job and have personal time for yourself, have a personal life, and taking care of yourself instead of thinking about work all the time. It cannot always be about work. Even if you're a CEO, even if you're the owner of your own business or your company or whatever, it cannot always be about work. Trust me. Having a work-life balance also means, personally, as a human being, you have an hobby, you have hobbies. Literally, basically, everybody has hobbies, right? So if you have hobbies, when you're done with work, pick up 1 or 2 of your hobbies. I mean, like, just have fun. It does not always have to, honestly, it does not always have to be about work. Learn to have fun, learn to take care of yourself, your family, because if you neglect them and all you want to do is work, at the end of the day, I think we all know how that ends. My fourth point would be to give yourself grace and practice self-acceptance. Like I said earlier, you literally are the person that knows yourself the best. You're the one that knows, everything about yourself. So whenever you have your I don't mess up moments, you should not be. I'm not saying you shouldn't feel bad that you didn't do something you were supposed to or whatever. I'm saying give yourself grace. So you do not just sit down in your sadness and you sit down in whatever wrong decision you've made. You can always give yourself time to, like I always say, there's time to grieve, and there's even the Bible says it. Literally, there's a time for everything. So whenever you have messed up, just sit down with yourself, think, reflect on how you can make better decisions, not just sitting around and you keep thinking about, oh, I should have done this in a certain way. I should, no, you don't. You, what is wrong with you? Do you just want to sit down in one place and be thinking about the mistakes you've made in the past? Everybody makes mistakes. So the sooner you know, get yourself back up and figure it out, the better for you. And also, making mistakes will help you avoid certain type of mistakes in the future. Like, you cannot trip at a particular spot like once, twice, and then you keep tripping forever. Once you get to that spot, you know, oh, your brain tells you automatically there's something here, you have to be careful. So making mistakes, it's to me it's actually a good thing because you learn from your mistakes, except if you are a person that does not learn from their mistakes. So you should also always learn from your mistakes, and you should learn to give yourself grace. You should learn to, things happen, move on. Like, literally, baby girl, baby boy, whoever is watching, things happen, move on. Your past does not, hey, English, your past does not define you. So move on from whatever happened and give yourself grace to, go into a new chapter of yourself, go into a new chapter of your life, holding your head up high and being gorgeous. Way of practicing self-acceptance is celebrating your strengths and accepting your weaknesses. We all have areas whereby we are strong in. I don't know what other word to use for that, but those strengths, you have to hone them, you have to continuously work on them. And then your weaknesses, there are certain things that, oh, if you go around these things, if you go around these people, they make you do things you don't want to. Avoid them a little. It doesn't have to be like completely cutting them off. If you want to, that's your decision. I'm just saying, avoid them a little, because even the something has its own day. If you understand that adage, you understand. If you don't understand, go and meet your elders. Fine. Another point I have for us guys is setting boundaries. This boundaries issue, you have to have boundaries, and you have to set your boundaries. If you don't understand what boundaries are your non-negotiables. They are things that you are not comfortable with. They are things that you cannot just see yourself doing or saying or being with. Or I don't know how to explain it, but you should know what boundaries are, right? So, the first step in setting your boundaries would be naming and expressing your limits to people who are around you, people you associate with. Oh, I do not like drinking. Yeah. Whenever you have your friends, whenever you go, guys, I don't drink. So once you've told them right from the start, they should be sensible enough to know that, oh, this person actually doesn't like doing this thing, and they should not try and tempt you or coerce you or bully you into, oh, just take one. No, I don't. And that's fine. You don't have to like whatever every other person likes. It's the Yoruba accent coming through. Ignore. Another tip for setting your boundaries is being comfortable saying no. No is not a bad word. Literally, it is not a bad word. You can say no to things you're not comfortable with. You can say no to things you're not comfortable with doing. You can say no to. You can. Do you want? It's simple. It's like we say no like every day of our lives. Do you want rice? No, I do. That is you expressing you do not want, you do not like this particular thing at this moment in time. You are always free to change your choices, to recreate yourself, to redefine yourself. But for now, your boundaries are, oh, for now I don't want you to come to my place. I don't want to drink. I don't want to. Whatever you don't want to. Do you understand? You should understand. If you don't understand, come and flog you. So, and this boundaries issue cannot be overemphasized, because another, point or step in setting your boundaries is being consistent in upholding your boundaries. I would love to put it in a way as being a person of your word. Like, you should not be caught doing things you previously said, oh, I cannot do, which is quite different from you being able to redefine yourself. Try and know the balance between redefining yourself and being consistent in upholding your boundaries. Do you get? Yeah, she get. So you guys, another point is practicing self-compassion. This is quite different from giving yourself grace and practicing self-acceptance. Okay? Yes, don't get it twisted. They are different things. So practicing self-compassion is basically realizing there's a difference between making a bad choice and being a bad person, which also goes to say, when you have a bad day, it's like, oh my god, today. There's a difference between a bad day and a bad life. That is basically what it means. So, you know, you have to treat yourself warmly, you have to treat yourself fairly, you have to treat yourself gently, you have to carry yourself gently. If not, like one of my favorite YouTubers used to say, hard guy, they go use your head break coconuts. Do you understand? So you have to be gentle with yourself. You have to be fair with yourself. In as much as you like to be fair to people around you, it should be you first. Self first. So you should be fair with yourself. You should be gentle with yourself. So you guys, my next point is creating a self-care routine. Okay? So this could be you listening to your favorite podcast. It could be taking a nap, going on a walk, reading a book, connecting with a friend. You could call up one of your friends now that hype you up and make you feel good about yourself, or just your friends that you can rant to generally. So if you're having a bad day, you could call up one of your friends and, oh hi, how are you doing? It's been a while. Catch up. Just keep in touch with people. Do not isolate yourself, basically. Okay. So that's my next point. I have 2 more points left. So my next point is regular checkup, especially as women, you guys. Oof. If I see, let me tell you guys a little secret about me that you did not know. I wanted to be a gynecologist, but guess who failed science class? Me. Yes, I failed science class. Okay. If you have something to say about it, move to the back. There's nothing you can say to me I've not said to myself. So yes, I wanted to become a gynecologist, but unfortunately I failed science class. So when I tell you the little I learned over time, I cannot overemphasize how much going for regular checkups are. There are a lot of things that, and I know, guys. Before you bite my head off, I know Nigerian healthcare is something else, and it's so expensive. I know things are super expensive now, but that's why we have government-owned hospitals, right? The wait time and everything, the stress might be a little more, but at the end of the day, it's better for you to take that time out and just take care of yourself than, like I wrote in my point here, it's better to prevent. I don't know why I'm talking so fast. That's why I'm stumbling over my words. Please pardon me. It is better to prevent an illness than to treat it. Do you get? Prevention, basically, prevention is better than cure. Do you get? Yeah. So instead of you to just keep managing yourself until you eventually have the illness, or you contact the illness, or whatever illness, it's better to take steps, take precautions to preventing you from even having contact with the illness at all, because the money you will spend when you finally have the money you should have spent in taking yourself, you will now spend times 3 of it in treating what you should not have treated in the first place if you had only been careful and if you had gone for your routine checkups and all of that. So under regular checkup, I have making an appointment to see a doctor. Basically just what I said earlier. There are public hospitals, government-owned hospitals, rather. Sorry about that. There are government-owned hospitals that you can go to for, more affordable prices, compared to the private hospitals that want to suck your blood dry. Sorry for hitting my mic. So my loves, we've come to the final point, which is prioritizing rest. If you know me in real life, I don't take sleeping lightly. Resting, being in my own space, and thinking for myself, and just basically keeping quiet. If you don't know me, you think I'm a boring person, because we could link up and I'm just chilling. Do you get? I don't want stress. I don't want while I'm just chilling. We could be in the same space for 24 hours and we only talk to each other Not as much as you expect, because I prioritize my rest a lot. Yes, I do actually. I One of the ways I prioritize my rest is sleeping. The reason why I'm laughing is that people that know me, in real life, I know that I love to sleep, would have something to say about this, but you people should keep your mouth shut, okay? So sleeping, I love my sleep. I do not care what I have to do. I will first sleep. I need to sleep. Do you understand? So you guys learn to prioritize your rest. Take care of yourself. Take care of your body. You only have, like I say, you get. You only live once. After this one, there's no other life. You're not coming back again. Me personally, I know I'm not coming back again. God forbid, because that's a story for another day. But anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you for sticking with me, and I appreciate the fact that you take out your time to watch my videos, to comment, to leave likes on my videos. So please do not forget to continue leaving likes. Do not forget to comment. Do not forget to share. And also, most importantly, if you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much. See you in my next video. Bye guys.
You denied everything.